Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Abdul Halim from FTKMP. Would like to presenting to you about my PSM, which is the title is the effectiveness of portable eddy current inspection on the welding pipeline. First of all, I would like to express my appreciation to my supervisor, Puan Siti Nurbahayaah binti Sahadan, for guiding me throughout my thesis, and both of my panels is Teknologis Dr. Nur Azizi bin Ngatiman and Teknologis Ahmad Nizam bin Jamaluddin. First of all, everything in this world has a lifespan, even for human and machine. For machine, we call it flaws and defect. It is one of the most oldest flaws that has been investigated throughout the world. Fatigue crack always occur to the machine or part which is without any signal, especially for material that has a low ductility. Fatigue crack has three stages, which is the crack initiation, crack propagation, and final rupture. The appearance of crack always occur when there is a cyclic load. For the welding pipeline, the cyclic load always occur when the substance flow in it, causing pressure to the welding on the pipeline and causing the crack initiation occur. Therefore, the inspection must be done, and the most practical inspection is the non-destructive tool inspection, and the eddy current inspection is what this thesis is study about. Okay, for the first statement of the study is the limitation of traditional eddy current method, and it's causing the researcher always improving the magnetic field NDT type to the fullest. Next is it is complicated to evaluate the portable eddy current testing, which is the data will be collected manually. And lastly is the innovation of other portable NDT, which cause the usefulness of eddy current become plummeted. In this thesis objective is to conduct the fatigue crack to the weldment for the ferromagnetic material. Next is to collect the eddy current signal in detecting crack in welding of ferromagnetic pipeline, and lastly is to evaluate the effectiveness of eddy current testing compared to the ultrasonic testing. The scope project for this thesis is this experiment will be only conducted in laboratory scale. Next is the specimen is limited only to ferrous metal because the inspection method that was used in magnetic flux eddy current method. And the third is inspection only using the portable or conventional eddy current testing. And lastly is the comparison data will be only using the portable ultrasonic testing. Okay, the flowchart of this study is readying the ferromagnetic welding pipeline, and then conduct the fatigue crack test for weldment on ferromagnetic material in lab test, and then analyze the fatigue crack in the weldment. Then we study the eddy current signal in detecting crack in the welding for ferromagnetic pipeline, and then do analysis on the data collected by eddy current, and then we use the ultrasonic testing to test and collect data and analyze this fatigue crack data that is using by ultrasonic testing, and then comparing the data for eddy current and ultrasonic in order to evaluate the effectiveness of eddy current testing compared to the ultrasonic testing. Okay, the material used for this study is ferromagnetic material pipe, which is discharged from a certain factory because of leakage from it. Leakage happen because of the crack formed in the weldment for this pipeline. The specimen is made of ferromagnetic material, which is suitable for our ECT inspection. In this thesis, the inspection will only investigate one weldment, which is the circle in the photo, and then the inspection of the welding on this pipeline will begin on the starting point and start encircling the specimen pipe by following the arrow until it reaches the starting point again. The ECT inspection method can be divided into two types, which is the toe inspection and cap welding inspection. The toe inspection divide into two, that is right and left toe. For both of the type, the moving pattern is like moving or producing the Z type, Z shape continuously for toe inspection or cap welding inspection. For comparison data, we are using the ultrasonic testing. The ultrasonic testing will be conduct in 60 degree for the crystal probe. The movement of crystal probe repeated from front to back slowly with a large movement. Okay, for the result, for the left top photo, there is 7 defect and crack which has been detected through the right toe inspection by using the eddy current testing, and the graph on the top right shows that there are 8 and defect and crack which has been detected through the left toe inspection by using the eddy current testing, and the graph for the bottom shows that there are 4 crack which is found by using the top weldment inspection. The data for cap in weldment is overlap with both right toe and left toe inspection since the crack is the same. Based for the discussion, based on the combination data of the ECT right toe inspection on figure left, it shows that the number of defect and crack detected are both same. However, there are 2 crack on the ECT reading detected as different position compared to UT reading. The depth found for both of these crack also the same. And for the left toe inspection, which is the photo on the right, it shows that there are 6 defect which has the same for both ECT and UT reading for the position of 0 cm until 3.25 cm and 7.4 cm until 12.2 cm. Both crack has the same depth crack. However, the length for these 2 crack are not the same. There are 4 other defect crack that has same length detected using the ECT and UT inspection, but the depth of them is for ECT reading is lower compared to the UT reading. Other than that, there are 2 more defect which has not been detected by using the ultrasonic inspection compared to the ECT inspection. This issue most likely happen because of the uneven surfaces of the pipe, which is cause the ECT display detect the gap of the uneven surfaces as a crack. Okay, as a conclusion, throughout all the observed and proven result, it shows that the weldment inspection can be made by using the ECT on ferromagnetic material. Next is the eddy current signal are able to detect crack in a welding of ferromagnetic pipeline. Although by using the UT inspection is very accurate, it need a lot more focus, which is the movement while inspection is in process is quite large and the movement is slow. And then next is the effectiveness of eddy current testing compared to the ultrasonic testing is strong in sensitivity while detecting the crack in the welding. The flexibility and the speed of portable and conventional eddy current equipment is advantageous. However, eddy current for weld inspection can be made in wide range of surface condition, but it need sufficient training because the data and the signal will be mixed together with the defect. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching.